Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and welcome back for Satisfactory Update 5. In the last episode, or last stream rather, we spent a bunch of time laying out a new smelting building as the beginning stage of our full rebuild of everything we have into a partition of some kind, at least, outpost-based base here. Base. Seems redundant, but it's not. Hey, Jake, thanks for claiming first. Welcome. How are you this evening? So we're gonna jump back in. I did do some off-camera work as promised, and we just need to hook up a couple of things, and then we can get this party started and get this smelting going of the iron and the copper, and then move on to like the tier 1 products from those. Of course, we'll also have to build at some point a similar thing for the Caterium, but since Caterium is only used for quick wire, it might as well just go to quick wire. But I want to keep in mind for some of this where stack sizes matter, whether that's and that is where a stack size will make something be more or less dense on a train. I want to keep a mind on that so that we don't oversubscribe to something, and it can instead make that thing locally at the destination where the stack size is higher for the source product, for the input rather than the output. So we're going to keep that in mind. Hopefully, try to and build our intermediate products according to that. But let's jump into the game, and I can show you all what I've done so far off camera. Look, game. All right, so first off, this whole area here has been repaved, cleaned up. All the coal burners are gone, or biomass burners are gone. Calidorn. Oh, good thing Calidorn's here. I almost DM'd him and told him he should stop by because I give him something to make fun of me about in a moment. So I redid the array here for biofuel processing. We have a ridiculous amount of it. I'm taking leaves and making them into biomass, taking wood and making that into biomass, and then making the biomass pellet thingies here. Just kind of a simple build, just to kind of, yeah. Just a simple build just to process whenever I have that stuff and to deal with it. But I have so much right now that I may never have to deal with it again. So I did this build, and here's the thing Calidorn can make fun of me for. I stole his little, those of you who were here on Saturday know this, but I stole his little connector things here. Because they work. So it was a good idea. I liked it. Did you do 4 meters, Cal, or did you do something different than 4 meters for the basic one? I was guessing last time and did 4 meters. So I have the iron hooked up. Those 3 going this way, all along here. The 4th one is there, going basically straight in to the 4th spot. Yeah, that's why I said you can come make fun of me, because it really isn't making fun of me. Oh, you go 3, 5, 7. Okay, I did 4 and 6. So this one here, these are all 4 meters, and that one is 6 because those are 6 because it's a double stacked belt. So anyway, we need to hook the power up to these, and hopefully everything works. Hopefully everything works. You go there. So I ran all the power. So we have everything ready to go, at least. Did I plan for this one? Yeah. Alrighty. So, and then, so those should kick off, start feeding into the inputs that we put up there. We'll climb up there in a bit and go take a look. Over here, I also cleaned this up by a bit, and I did a little bit of fiddling because I had actually some free time, because yesterday was a holiday for me. So I did some different, or a little more work here on the platform than I normally would have. I need to put a fence in here yet, but I haven't bothered. And then upstairs, it's a separate platform, like it's not connected anymore. But I did the same, and then I was fiddling with, this is kind of where I quit. I was fiddling with, should I put ramps on the outside here down to the edge? And I think I would actually take them out, because otherwise you get this, and there is no fence to go diagonally like this. At least not that I could figure out, at least. If you use the modern railings, they don't clip to it. And if you use the industrial railings, they don't clip to it. It was Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday. Well, observed. So my company uses that as a holiday. Not entirely sure. I mean, other than the obvious, but I'm not entirely sure why, because a lot of companies, most companies, in fact, don't. But it was a holiday, so I observed. Let's do this also, just to kind of fill that space in there. Get out of the way. Leaves. Leave. Leave. Let me just trash this stuff. I don't care about it. Okay. So, I think that's better, because we can use the railings and get the angled railings like this. So, I think that's a better thing to do, at least. What's interesting is these railings don't look like the industrial railings, even though that's what I have selected. And if I do the modern railing, it looks like that too. But they look like these, only the double length, which is kind of weird that the modern railings only come in 4-meter segments, and these are the full 8 plus whatever meter segments. So I don't know if I like the modern ones or not, but we're going to put those here just because they kind of match a little bit. But that's kind of what I wanted to do eventually over time, if I decide to do the full build out. Now down there, maybe I should have gone out one more just to line it up, but don't really care. The only problem with these, I guess we can zoop them, can't we? Oh, yes, we can. Until there. Can you zoop down? No, you cannot zoop downhill from a uphill. From a flat slope, you cannot zoop downhill. But having railings here would be a smart thing to have, so I will put them in. That's as far as we can go again with the zooping. And the good thing is these railings are just slightly short enough to get sucked into the tube. Don't get sucked into the tube. They kind of clipped there, but also you can claim they're not clipping. So guess what I'm going to do? But I wanted to show you all the railing stuff here, just because it was interesting. The sort of way that the angled railings work, or the slanted railings work, where you can't use the industrial ones. I also finished deconstructing the support infrastructure for the what is this thing called? The Fixmas factory, which, by the way, no falling presents. Fixmas is over. No more Fixmas buildings buildable. Everything that we built is still there. The recipes are gone again. And I did tweak, although there may be some more work that needs to be done there, but I did tweak the inputs here, so they're more using other things here. Goodbye, bot. Have a nice life. Well, not really life, because, well, yeah. So I tweaked that, but it looks like I might need to actually fix it a little bit more. I didn't notice that I had some weirdness down there, so I may need to fix that a little bit more. But it is, I did disconnect everything from there. Exactly. Will not be banned? And I don't know that these pieces here are actually necessary either, and maybe they're not. Actually, they're probably not, so let's take those out too. Alright, I think that's better. And then, of course, we can go down the ramp, but I don't know if this is permanent or not. Thank you, Calodern, for the command usage there. So these have all filled up in the time we were nattering and wandering around and things. I did move this ramp over to the right here, one block. This is still probably just a temporary ramp. I don't know that I'm going to keep it. I did not come up with a way to bring power in here the way that I would like to. Part of that is because... Oh, it didn't work? Oh, I see what you did. Okay. Could be. Yeah. Somebody doesn't sanitize their sequel properly. Part of the reason is this isn't a permanent thing. So we need to be able to long-term connect the coal station down there, or the power station down there, with the rest of the base. Whether we do that with the trains or what. Yeah, imagine that, right? Oof. So I think for now we just bring the power in, say from this pole, and then figure it out later. Because we're gonna have to change things 3 times anyway. So let me just bring it in like to here, maybe. Because I don't really care about the the wreaths that were on the poles are gone as well. Because those were just decorative, and also no, the lights were a separate item, so the lights should still be in there. The Christmas light strings. We'll bring this down here. That'll work. And then you can go into there. That's powered up. Actually, maybe not. Let's change that. Changing things already. It didn't take me long. It's alright. What if we go here instead? Let me do this and this. And remember, we're going to eventually add smelters here all the way to where that one is down there. But for now, we don't only need this many, so we can stop this here. Once it's all the way down there, then I can connect the power directly to that one. And I don't need this extension. So we are smelting. We should be seeing ingots on the surface floor down here. I think I can take all these up now. These are just temporary markings. All the lifts are indeed working, and ingots are going along both belts to nowhere. Perfect. How long did you stick around last time, Calendar? And I can't remember how much you saw of my final product here. I think I did a whole floor before you left, by the time you left. So let's continue upward. Surface floor. And here. Oh, wait, I need to do... No, I need to do something different. Because I need to pass the power up. Yeah, I think he just wasn't here for the levels 2 and 3, or stages 2 and 3. He was here, I just don't remember when he bailed on us all. I want to pass this power pole up this way. So I need to do it like this. And then that means I need to go up there and use my, my crosswalk instead. Because it's shorter. Maybe I should do all the power pass through right now before I forget later. That doesn't really fit. I think this is okay because it's a service floor. At least we're going to claim it's okay. It's too bad you can't do just one of those little nodes on the floor too. It'd be kind of awesome if you could though. There. And here. I didn't connect it. Lou, huh? You being here for, how much of this build last time? Oh crap, I fell in the wrong direction. If you saw how I connected up the service floor. How I ended up connecting up the service floor. And I've already stopped using the poles in whatever direction. It's fine too. It's there. Is it really quiet? It's in between songs right now. It was playing, but it's not right now. Okay, and here, there, and there. Okay, so let's see. I want to go. So this is how I pass the ore up through the floors, or between the floors rather. So that one's going up to the next level floor. We can take this out. We can take this out. This is what I end up with. And we have belts going down that way to nowhere because I don't have anywhere to hook it to yet. So I want to look at... That one's done, that one's done. Let's go up. I want to look at some of the recipes for the different items we're using or making right now and see which ones are compressive and which ones are not as far as stack sizes. So ingots all stack to 100, I believe. So if you compare... it's just, yeah, this is work down here. If we compare the iron ingots, for example, to iron plates. Iron plates also stack in 200. No, ingots stack in 200s. 200s? Memory's broken. But if they stack in the same stack sizes, then 3 ingots becomes 2 plates. So 3 stacks become 2 stacks. So iron plates is compressive. And now that I think about it, I think they did go up to 200. But it'll take us a little bit before we see one. I mean, I guess if I looked at the copper, I would see it. Maybe I'd have to go downstairs. So I'll just wait. But I think iron rods... If we continue with the iron rods, they're 1-to-1, so that's fine as well. Music's back now. I hear it. So, we definitely want to convert these. We definitely want to have a factory that makes iron plates and iron rods. What else uses iron? Is that just screws? And we probably want to use... I mean, ideally I would use steel screws. And given the fact that screws aren't used for almost anything, maybe we do just use steel screws. Hey, Ontario, welcome. Because these go from 40 recipes per stack to 30, no, 25 recipes per stack. So this is decompressed, so we definitely don't want to put screws on a train. We're better off hauling ingots. But I think, given how few screws we use, we're way, way better off shipping steel beams and making screws locally out of them. Especially because we're going to probably have steel beams on the train network anyway for other reasons. Is there a way to tell on the website what the stack size of things is? Ingots are 100. Well, in that case, technically, I use both, depending on the scenario. Ontario, thank you for the sub. 4 months with Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. So technically, then, iron plates decompress because we go from a stack size of 100 to a stack size of 200. No, wait, that's even more compressive then, isn't it? That's even more compressive. Yeah, so never mind. Because 3 stacks of ingots becomes 1 stack of plates. Way more compressive. Okay, good. That's what I hope to hear. Yes, it's 100 because those are stopping now. So we definitely want to make plates and rods out of all this iron. I don't know in what ratio we should make it. Probably at least 2-to-1, if not more plates than rods. but that'll be fine. Anything else that we use iron for? I don't think so. I can check the website, though. Plates, rods, coated iron plate, which we're probably not going to do. Solid steel, ingots we are doing, but that's a different thing. Cast screws, iron wire, which we're probably not going to do. Always. Always. Yes, I do. Alright, so, since we know... Oh, I guess we can look at copper crap, too. Let's do that, too, then. So we know we want to convert all of our iron into plates and rods. Copper also stacks to 100 in ingots. And so... one stack of copper is 50 recipes. And this stacks to 200, because I have some in my inventory so I can see, which is going to be very compressive. It's a 4x compression, so we definitely want to make copper sheets. We have options for wire. And if we thought we had too much iron and not enough copper here, we could even make iron wire. But iron wire is... Wait. It's actually not... It's actually slightly cheaper per ingot. But I think we'll be okay on the copper front. Because we have 2 full Mark III belts, almost, well, we have 480 copper ingots coming out of the thing. So, and we only need it to make wire and copper sheets, right? Now, let's see. Wire, copper sheets, and then we'll need it for aluminum later. And then copper powder way, way later. Otherwise, it's the alternate recipes of like fused quick wire and fused wire, which the only thing I would use it for would be the fused quick wire. But I think we'll just do regular quick wire here for now. That's it. So, I think we'll probably do... and this is 100 recipes becomes... Or 100 a stack, 100 recipes per stack becomes 250 recipes per stack. So this is very compressed as well. So I think we'll do like 1 full belt of wire, 1 full belt of copper sheets, and we'll see how long that lasts us. I really don't have a clue on what to do for that, ratio-wise. And then we can turn at least half of that wire into cable. And then this is... goes from 250 recipes per stack to 200 recipes per stack. So technically that's decompressed, but it's close enough that I think I'm okay with it. So I think all of this stuff we'll just make here. I think that makes the most sense. Plus, cable's used so much that we might as well. Which means that all of this mess needs to come out. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I have iron that I'm not using? Well, let's resolve that quickly. Here's where some of that supervision would have come in handy, Halidorn. Why do I have this backed up? Oh, because I'm not actually even using this. I'm not even using this iron plate. It's not even connected. I forgot we did this and didn't even connect it. So, because right there's the break. Where am I at as far as the stuff, the supplies here? That's full. That's full. And that's full. Perfect. Blah. Let's sync it. I think that's a good idea. Do you think so? I think so. Go right here. And then let's do just a Mark III belt. Oh, I gotta take this out. These are kind of backed up too, so. There we go. Move. Oh, I gotta put the power, hook the power up to it, I guess. That would help. Alright, get out of the way. There we go. Look at me, clipping power cables. Yay! Okay, maybe I'll do this one instead. Go to town. Sink all that plate. We did that because we had a full belt worth of these. And we did not have a full... we already had a full Mark II belt. We didn't have Mark III belts yet. Alright, so those are still emptying out too, which I didn't think about those being still full. That makes sense. Eventually you will stop this shenanigans, I hope. Yeah, it's just so far backed up that they're not moving much. I guess I could do Mark IV belts, though. We have Mark IV belts. Move faster. Empty caches. Buffers. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that now. Those belts were empty, but the smelters are still stuffed. That's moving. That's good. This is moving. That's good. Now let's check the copper. The rest of the iron is here. The screws are done. The rods are not done. So we could probably use to drain a few of these out as well. That should be enough. This side is where the power is. Who can I steal power from? Right here, look at that. Tailor-made. Let's drain those out. The belt lines are obviously going to have some, but that's expected and can't really be avoided. But I do want to tear all this stuff down. And now the copper is completely dry smelter-wise. And copper sheets. Check Discord. That's, yeah. For this, I think I will... Let's see, that was the copper wire. We just need to get rid of some of this cable, I think. So I think I'm going to take this down. Actually, I should take it down here, I guess, right? Yes, here. And we'll just put up another shredder right here. It was important. I am, as always, your amused servant. For sure. Uh-huh. Amused. What do we have here? Mark 1s? Yeah, that's fine. Continue doing that. I knew that was going to happen, but I don't really care. Power. Just sneak it over from here. It's only temporary anyway. And then that can drain this line out fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, inside joke is a good way to describe it. Yes. For sure. Alright, so we can dismantle all of these. These? How much space do I have in my bag? A little over a row. Okay. All of this. I'm going to leave the backbone up. I guess I can take these out too. All of this. Not the floor pieces, because I will fall through. Almost certainly. We all know this. How late are you remaining in a more or less upright position this evening, Calidor? Well, morning, whatever time. You know what I mean. Because, I have questions for you that I want to ask, but I guess I can ask them tomorrow if you're going to sleep at some point in the near future. All the more reason not to stay awake. If you slept poorly. We'll call them personal questions. That's still making stuff there. Sounds like a washing machine. Oh, I got this connected here. Let's do this so that I can take these out. Ah, okay, there's the part that was missing. Then you went back to sleep and slept for many hours. So therefore, you've only been awake for a short amount of time, and therefore you won't be able to sleep again soon. It must be something to do with heresy. I'm almost certain that the reason that you wouldn't be able to sleep, Calidor, is because of heresy. I mean, it just seems like something that would be true. He was just agitated. Ooh. This would... I mean, I'm not saying that you had it any of those times, but this would be like the third time you may have had COVID? If so? I mean, I know you weren't ever tested, so you don't know whether you did or not. Yeah, it is here too as well. It's kind of... funny is a bad word to use about it, but it's kind of a funny thing how it's working. You're pretty darn shooting. Darn shooting. You'd make a good cowboy there, Calidor. Yeah, I kind of think ours are two. To some extent, depending on where you are. To be fair, though, depending on where you are, they were letting it run rampant before. But are you done yet? No, you're still emptying rods out of machines. Although they're pretty damn close because yeah, it's just like one left. Yeah, that's something that I wish we could accomplish too. But I know how people are. Just leave it at that. I mean, I would have gotten mine a month earlier than I did. And I was in the early batch because I work for healthcare. I would have gotten mine a month earlier than I did if they wouldn't have run out. So, yeah. Interesting. Because there's some countries that are thinking about a 4th dose already. Yep. I think, you know, there is the whole, you know, Darwin thing, which I am a fan of, just because of how ridiculously accurate it is. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I just didn't say it. This comes out. Get out. Oh, speaking of get out. Oh no, we filled up our junk here. Let's go find our shredder with a box on it and destroy some stuff. Yeah, my company offered them, you know, the first dose in January of 2021, and I could have gotten it then if I had if they had, excuse me, if they, no, don't do that. Nope. Oh well, screw it. Do it. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't checked the MAM. Yeah. Oh, we're down to the last 2. Okay, good. Of course I haven't checked the MAM. I mean, why is anybody surprised? You all are done. Pick up the box. You done now? Yes, good. Go away. I sure wasn't. If anyone else was, then I don't have any sympathy for them. Got a floor tile there. But that's okay, I can fix it. Thank you, autosave. My most trusted friend. Ah! Why did I do that again? Oh, for a walkway. As if. Okay. That goes, this can go, this can all go. We're still emptying out the, Ooh. That should be fine. Watch out for that tree! This can all go. Careful. Gently now, baby it. Okay, here we go. You two. You two. This and this. This. Oops, missed one. This is all done. Tip of the day. Doors are hard. Got another floorboard there. Ah, we're full up already? Dang, that didn't take long. Oops, I dismantled something I shouldn't have. Like the whole friggin' hub. Ha! Oops. And... where did I have it sitting at? Somewhere around here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You can only make fun of me so much. Right? 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 You did the facepalm instead of the derp, huh? You done yet? Yeah. Good. Alright, come on. Oh, I locked it. Well, I think it's because of the limited number of slots. Plus, that way, if people actually like me, they can use the derp. Here. If they don't like me, then they can't use it. They like me. They really like me. We're all done, right? Yes, good. Okay. No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe I would. I don't know. We'll decide later. Oh, I didn't say that. I wouldn't agree, or I would not. Jeez, oh, Pete. Exactly. That was during Satisfactory, too. It's good times. SMRT. That spells smart. So is that. Well, that was a clean recording, but that came from Satisfactory originally. It was all of our multiplayer shenanigans last year around this time. Watch out for the floor holes. Focus. Focus. Don't screw up. Peace and tranquility. Okay, so I need autosave. I need this line. I take this one out. There's a floor hole right there. Oh dear. Salmon flatter. Probably a little more salmon flatter. Something like that. I even did a little hurdy-gurdy there. Well, kind of, not really. That's close enough. I mean, what's the big difference? Salmon flutter. Oh, I just got too much wire. That's alright. Salmon flatter? Salmon flatter. The M's and the T's, I assume? Seems like whenever... it's not a salmon cake, I don't want to know. It seems like whenever in Norwegian you do a double letter, that's where the emphasis goes. Is that correct, or is that just a stupid observation? And we're full again. Yeah, not always, but if there are double letters, it is almost always some sort of emphasis. Salmon flatter. Salmon Fletter. Fletter? I don't know how to hit the hit it without the accent there. Oh, did you send it to me? Oh, okay, right. I forgot about the R thing. Samenfletter. Well, it could if I put the space in. I forgot about that sort of trick with Google Translate. Sometimes if you put the space where the compound word would be, between the words that are compounded together, it does a better job. This says, well, actually, without the space, it says intertwines. With the space, it says together braids, which means the same thing, even if it isn't the same thing. But it's one of those things, again, where 30 seconds, but that's the last thing anyway. Where it gets you to the point, hopefully in this case. Yeah. But yeah, that's an easy way of doing this, is having you send me the word after I screw it up a few times. You all still going? What the? Like this. Kind of. I think they're finishing up now. And I assume you all could hear that as well. And I played it into my microphone. If not, then it's too late, because I already deleted it. Or, well, deleted is the wrong word for that. I guess I should shred this quick wire too. I have to rebuild that at some point. It's not like we need all the quick wire we have made already anyway. Nom 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 nom. Guess I should disconnect the Oh, audio stays. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess that's what I get for practice. Yeah, I'm gonna practice before I go to bed. Uh-huh. Because we all know that's gonna happen. Where's the wire at? Right there. Oh, that counts as a chat message rather than a... I didn't know. What do I know? Wait, that should be a Mark II belt, not a Mark I belt. Fix it. Alright, are we done with this yet? Not quite. Okay, well that I don't... Or do I need to worry about? That I do need to worry about, but I can bypass and change things here a little bit so that I don't need to worry about it. You're full. Just do a little bit of a hack here. Take out this. Then reconnect that up. Tell a dad joke. I might have done this one before, but it's a good one, so I'm going to do it again. I got carded at a liquor store, and my Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. The cashier said, "Never mind." So, I'm going to take out... Ugh, exactly. everything to this point, because we're gonna use this area as our rebuild location here. Sad but true indeed. As if, Caladorn. As if. Going to stop this before there. Let's take out these 4. And yeah, I agree, Ontario. Sad but true. Actually, I need to do 2 rows because it'll be a little bit faster. Instead of running back and forth all the time. Smart. Yay, deleting old stuff. Hope my inventory's not full. Guess I should stop here and check it, because if I'm leaving boxes of shame behind, that's not a good thing. Oh, we have a whole row yet. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Our pole, randomly, standing there. You're done. Hey, Caladorn, does Norway have a legal drinking age on the law books, or are they more like the stereotypical Germanic countries who either don't or do but don't care about it? Just wondering. This power pole needs to stay. That's actually logical. I mean, to some extent at least. There's, I mean, you can obviously drink a crap ton of the lower stuff and make it just as effective as the higher stuff, but it's actually logical to have a breakpoint to not be 0 and go sick. I like that idea. Not that I care, because I haven't drank anything in a long time, but... okay, so, thinking about this, I think I just want to continue these floors and build everything in the same building. Because kind of, who cares? Mixed with why the heck not? But I do want to put the space in here so that they are, so we have the, the gap here at the end, for the rest of the smelters later. YOLO. But, do I really want a super long, skinny building? Twice as long? Or should I go wider with it? And, like, loop it back around? How many constructors for each of these things do we actually need? I guess I should have done that math earlier. So if we're going to do half plates and half rods, which I think is probably even too much, we're going to have 960 iron ingots. So if we did 480 of each, that's 320 iron plates. And that's not what I wanted. 16 constructors. Making iron plates? That's not very many. And then I might want even more plates than that. Because 480 rods is too many. Way too many. I could meet in the middle and make 24 constructors of each. This would be 32. I can make 24 constructors of each. So that would be like... then that would be a split belt. So I don't necessarily want that either. If I did... 720, 3 times 240, 720. That would be actually 24 wouldn't be beating in the middle. What if I did 24 constructors making plates, which would be 480 plates, and I did 16 constructors making rods. That would be 240 rods. I think that's probably better. Do like that. Because I think we need plates more than we need rods. Especially if we're going to make the screws out of steel. But, ooh, I just thought about it. Forgot about this. If we're going to do, eventually upgrade these to Mark II overclocked, so that would be 600. That was 20 of these. Per belt. If I did that much, eventually, I would still probably want that ratio of rods to plates. I think so. But, so that's 600 per minute, not 240 per minute. So that means I need enough space for 600 times 3 divided by 30, 60 constructors making plates, and then 600 divided by 15, 40 constructors making rods. So maybe we do something a little bit different here, and not make it technically the same building, but make it an adjacent building. So maybe I bring all 6 of these belts to an intermediary floor. It's a lot of rods, yeah. It would be 600 rods. That's a good chunk of a Mark V belt. It's more than a Mark IV belt. We're not going to get it now, and I may change the numbers before then. What if we bring these all down to, say, this level? And then we do another building, like with a tunnel passing through, to another building over here with 3 floors. And we make one floor make 60 constructors worth of iron plates. One floor make 40 constructors worth of rods. And then one floor make eventually 600 divided by 15, 40 constructors worth of wire, and 600 divided by 20, 30 constructors worth of copper sheets. Could even do 2 floors of that, because that's, well, It's a lot of constructors. It is a lot of constructors. $60, $40, $40, and $30. For fun, I could put the plates and the sheets on one floor, and the rods and the wire on the other floor. No, wait, the wire then needs to go, some of the wire needs to go into making cable. So I don't want to crowd that floor in. 30 wire per minute, 30 wire per 60 wire per minute. So if I take half of those half of those wire makers, maybe more, maybe like 16 of the 30, or maybe even 20 of the 30. And make cable out of them. Then it adds another 8 to 10 constructors for that. So I could combine the sheets and the rods on one floor. Have the iron plates be on their own floor and have the wire and cable be on their own floor. Have 3 floors again. Which means I could use the pass-throughs. What if this is like an L-shaped building to do this? That's kind of different. Unique. What if I did that? Let's go crazy here for a moment. Well, let's go crazier here for a moment. It would be unique. Wherever did you get that idea, Jake? Symmetry is overrated. I agree. 92%. Let's do some. Foundations. That might be too much. This is linearity. Linearity a word? It is now. Okay, so we have this space here that I'm using as like a walkway. This space here is the pass up, pass down space. I'm going to put a whole floor hole in there just to mark it. So we could actually start our constructor stuff kind of here. 1, 2, this one. Yes. So let's do a constructor here. We'll do the, oh wait, then do upper floor though. Yeah. Need to go up a floor. Crap. Maybe I shouldn't have built that much just yet. Do a smaller amount. Alright, let's do this again. This is our walkway space here. This is our pass up space here. Walkway. I pass these around. Walkway to here. That means this is my, no. That. So this is where they come up, which means the constructors start here. And on one of the floors, we're going to want 60 iron. What floor am I on? That one, this one. Blah, blah, blah. Let's make this the rods. So that's 40 rods and 30 what are they called? Sheets. That's what they're called. And this is going to be very long. Very long indeed. Do I instead make this be a single floor per item? Even then... No, I could do this way. Because I'm also not building the whole thing right now. I can do 2 rows of 20. For 40 rods. That goes out only that far. Holy crap, that goes out quite far, actually. It's fine. That's 24 by 8. Tree. A chainsaw me? No. Chainsaw. Hush. Pass through there. And then we'll do 2 more here. 8. That's 26 by 8. Alright, so that's 20. We don't need that many now. We need to have, well, we need to have 2 rows of these. I could provide you an answer for that, Caledorn. But I don't think you'd find it as amusing as I would. That's too close. Yes. Yeah, that's got to go there. Okay, which means that this one can go here, and these can go like this. Go. Okay. That's what I want. Ish. Is that right? Nope. Wait a minute. Never mind. Also helps you put in the right spot. Okay. So that'll be all of the rods we need. Those will pass down. We'll do whatever shenanigans we're going to do underneath the Caledorn method. And then we need to have 30 making... This goes here. 30 making copper sheets. So that goes there. These are that. Okay, good. Same on both sides. Just how I like it. Sameness. This, of course, goes here-ish. And then we need to have 1, 2, 3 times 26. So I'm at 11 by 26. Great numbers. Great numbers indeed. Okay. So that'll be this whole building. So what I'm going to do is on the pass-through floor down there, I'm going to route the belts vertically to the correct floor they need to go to support. And then also laterally over to this line here, where they're going to then pass down and come up, or come into their respective lines for manufacturing. I think that makes sense. Wait, why didn't I not? Oh, I screwed myself up. I mean, I put 2 extra rows down there on the far end because I didn't take this into account. Okay, so we have a nice L-shaped building making all this stuff. And then at the far end, all the stuff will come out and go into a train station that will exist somewhere in this neighborhood where all this stuff is. Perhaps, probably, because I will probably take the Caterium that way, set up a similar type of building, smelting and making the quick wire, and then the train can come kind of right through here, more or less the same way it does on Calidorn's world. Just because it's kind of a logical gap for it, given that there's a natural road carved in this area. My trains will be elevated because I'm me. Oh, we need to figure out how much of this we can actually handle right now. One belt of 240 for the rods is 240 by 15, which is 16. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest of these actually go away. But I'll keep the last one just to remind myself that that's where this ends. And then these obviously need to extend down as well. This way. Turn around. 7 to make 8. So that's rods. Iron rods. This is copper sheets. They are 20. We have a belt of 240. 240 divided by 20 is just 12 machines. So we need 2 rows of 6. That's 5 if I had the cable. Remember all that cable I shredded not long ago? Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I plan to logically support everything. Well, logically. Support everything. As I'm building it. I guess I can take this last thing. And we're done. Once this building's totally done, then I'll do the supports for it. Wherever they kind of make sense. We're also going to do walls for it. But obviously haven't done them yet. Five there. And 5 over here. Yeah, logic is kind of defeating, but yeah. I'm going to make a hole here so that I can put a ladder in to climb up and down. Careful. Gently now, baby it. Should be good. I think that's good. So this should be, again, the same size. I think that was the biggest array. Maybe not. It is if I do 3 rows for plates, which I should do anyway. 20, whoa. Oops. 26. 24, 5, 6 by 11. I have not enough plates and way not enough concrete. I could also switch. Maybe I should have for that last part of the factory too. But maybe leaving these with the old style is better. But I could have switched to the grip metal foundation They cost steel and concrete instead. Is that the one that I like? No, it's the other one. Isn't there another concrete one that I don't have yet? With the plastic? Why don't I have that one yet? Is that the MAM? Do I need to do other research at the MAM? Yes. Let's... Awesome shop. Oh. Let me go grab some tickets. I don't think I have room. Hey, who deleted that? Some maniac. Nope. This. Lift Mark 2. Sorry. $15 more coupons. We have 20 coupons. We need to shred more stuff. Foundations. Customizer. Coated concrete. I'll probably need to go get some more plastic, but... oops. Do that again. Here, coated concrete. Guess I could have also just used the customer. That's not what I wanted. Stupid. Oh, these aren't... I know. You can't use smart with these, though. Maybe I don't like them either, then. You can smart... You can smart these? Well, why can't I? Not today. But recently... Yeah. Let me see. I could have sworn I've done updates. Yeah, no updates. Oh, wait. Mod updates available. But not too smart. So... How bizarre. Maybe I need to reload because I didn't have them purchased yet. Let's do... Save. I'll go ahead and update all the other mods while I'm here. I keep forgetting to do the mod launcher. Update all. It could be because I didn't have them purchased when I loaded the game. So Smart didn't bind to them or whatever. Maybe it's not that smart. Alright, coated concrete. No, I can't smart those. Oh, that's weirder yet. I can't smart the 2-meter ones. I can only smart the 1 and 4-meter ones. That sounds like a bug in smart. You're gonna make me switch to 1-meter foundations now? What I should do is make this have a slight green tinge to just the edges. Maybe? Nope. Edit. Give me the whole thing. Wait, that's interesting. Okay, that's most definitely green. That's still green. That definitely has a green tinge to it, does it not? Or am I insane? I'm insane. Never mind. It's reflection. So the second color doesn't do anything for... It's got to be reflection from God knows what over there. Yeah, but it's not. So I don't know what was reflecting from, but... What if I do... That's gross. That's gross. What if I do just like a very, very... Wait, can you set the alpha on these? Not for this stuff. What if I do just like a... May not be enough. Yeah, it doesn't look right. So we'll just go with black. Could do a bit of a grayer color. Where is it getting that reflection from? I'm going to come over from this side so I can see what the color actually is. Alright, Ontario, thanks for coming. I appreciate the visit. Things that make you go, I kind of like not quite all the way black. Like, just a slight off gray color. Like that. It'd be nice if the second color was usable, though. But it's most definitely not. What does full-on white look like, just for fun? Very light gray. Okay. Down to right around there. So if I want to use... If I want to use the shiny concrete here, which I think I do, that means I need to rebuild everything with 1-meter foundations. Oof. Dang it. Do I want to go through that much effort, hassle, and pain? I don't know. Oh, that's good. Oh no, that's the pass-through. Never mind. That's the holes. Floor holes. I thought that was the machines poking through again. I probably should. If I'm going to do this, if this is going to be the permanent building, then I probably should. It's unfortunate that there's a bug, though, because I liked the thickness of the 2-meter foundations better. It looks more realistic to me, but I think we're just going to do it. So, I need this to be 26. Which I may not have enough plastic for. I have enough concrete for. Oh, that's easy to fix. I really made that the same height. How did I do that? Did I do that by accident or do that on purpose? I should grab some more plastic then. Come on. Think I have some here? A little bit. What's the ratio on these? 5 to 2. Okay, we have plenty, I think, then. I'll do that off camera, though. I'll do the rebuilding all the foundations on the existing stuff here off camera, just because that's kind of a boring thing to watch. 26 by 11. $26 by 11. Let's take out this for the climbing hole, and this one as well. Yeah, look at that shiny, shiny floor. Shiny, shiny floor. Okay, and then here, this goes here as just my indicator for this is where the pass-through is. Center of the foundation. And then I started... Okay, I started right there. So constructor goes here, and this will be the wire and cable floor. So wire goes here. 240 divided by, oops, 15 is 16. Eventually it's going to be 600 divided by 15, which is 40. So we're going to need 2 rows of 20 again. That's good. You're amused by this lizard bin lord that is shoot dimming around in your chute. Count back. And what is he shoot dimming in your chute for? Okay, so this will be 2 rows. Right now, 2 rows of... There. Well, maybe his mother had a sense of humor. This will be 7 more. This will be 7 more. That's going to produce a ridiculous amount of cable. Or wire, rather. 240 divided by 15 times 30. 480. I guess I could have done that math myself. And then we want to take about half of that and turn it into cable. Which will be 480 divided by 60 to 30, which is another... 480 divided by 60 is 8 constructors, which makes sense because every 2 makes 1. We need one of these here. And then we'll pass that back through this way. And we'll come up with a row of constructors. That's not right. Here. Did it again. Doggone it. That time it was just jumpy finger. And then we'll have the cable coming out right here. Perfectly fitting for a big hulking dinosaur warrior. Yeah, well, it just had parents that were, you know, good senses of humor. All right, so then this floor has some empty space, which is fine. But that's wire and cable. And then, of course, the pass-through stuff will be downstairs. There. And then we'll come up here. One more. Actually, we'll come up to the top. Ish. There we go. 26. Uh-oh. We're out of plastic already. That's probably not going to end well. Probably. And it means we're almost out of concrete then, too. Yeah. Not you. This one. Let's go get some more plastic. Well, maybe instead then... we can do something else. Because I'm going to max out this concrete and plastic really, or plastic especially, really soon here. Okay. Let's go up there. 26. 11. Overlapping others' clearance. Clipping may occur. Hold. Huh? Ooh. Any ideas on that one? Wait, are you red flagging? No, you're not red flagging that. Oh! You're right. 2 plastic short. Doggone it. Do that then. I'll just do 10 of these. There we go. I was one tile off. Because I want to think about the iron up top a little bit before we... oh, I know what I can do with it. Haha! That's what I could have done with it. Dang it. Okay. That's fine. I just want to make sure that we plan properly for the iron, that the iron's going to fit here. Because we're going to have... I forgot what the number was again. 240... no, 600 times 3 divided by 30? 60 machines? Which is 3 rows of 20, so that'll fit fine. It'll basically be kind of like what we have with the cable the wire and cable. Okay, you're going to pass through here. Means you will start right here. So each of the 3 belts is basically going to feed one entire line. Yeah, that works. Okay. So 3 belts of iron come up here, which 2 of them are already here, so we'll bring one up from down below. We do this. That'll make basically 2 belts of iron plates. And then here on the middle floor, we're going to make... Ah! Whoa. I fell. Can't do that. Let's go this way. We're going to make one... Take 1 belt of iron in and have... Wait a minute. 240 divided by 15, 16. Right. We're going to divide 1 belt of iron between these 2 rows and make 1 belt of rods. Mark III belt, almost full. Then we're going to bring in 1 belt of copper. 240 divided by 20 is 12. We have 6 each of these. Yes, we're divide 1 belt of copper between these 2 rows and make... no, not 1. Make a 1 Mark II belt of copper sheets. And then on the bottom floor, up 1. We're going to bring in 1 belt of 240 and make 2 belts of 240 wire here. So we're going to split 1 belt and come out with 2. And then we're going to route 1 of those belts back this way to make 1 belt of cable. 240 divided by 60. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. 240 divided by 15 is 16 of these. We have 8 and 8. Oh, I only need 4 of these. I don't need 8 of these. That's what isn't right. I'm converting half of it into 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'm only converting half of this into yeah, only converting half of the wire into cable, and 8 wire makers feeds 4 cable makers. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's do some of the hookup. We have about a half hour left to the stream, so we'll just do some hookup, and then maybe on the copper wire cable floor here, just because it's the most done. I should put a safety in here. I'm gonna fall through because it's the most ready, because I actually have the flooring correct. So 1 belt of copper is going to come this way. They both need to come this way, so I need to have this and this. Yeah. Because that's also the position where you would have a maybe they're getting overstacked. No. This is the place where you would also have the wall. This planet has an accident free for 0 days. Yes. If we did like a conveyor wall of 2 or 3, that lines up there correctly. 3, please. If you had the third one in there. So that's where we want those. But I remember I need to have I want to have a two foundation wide walkway here. So I actually want to do like a lift here to go up 2. That'd be fine once we have 1 meter foundations. So I think the 1 meter foundations are good. In retrospect. Don't tell Caladar. Reverse... No. Yeah. Something like that. And these will also go here. And because they'll go up and over that way. And imagine those are 1 meters. 1 meters? Really, Wally? Yeah, that fits perfectly. Excellent. That was just there as a placeholder. That's not real. And then, so this one's going to come this way. The first one is going to come this way. We're going to bring down a lift like this. And then we'll have... Actually, let's bring up a lift like this. Technically. Reverse. And then we want to have splitters here. And then mergers here, just like before. I think they need to be slightly different than before, though. I think they need to be like this. Because... yeah. Because these are 1 meter wider than the smelters. Okay, so then we have our line of mergers here. Also, these are 4 meters apart, though? Yeah, because they're a whole foundation apart. Because they're wider and they're longer. And we need 7 of these at 4 meter spacing. I believe that's correct. And then we'll do the same thing with the mergers. This is 1 belt coming in, so we need to have actually a splitter right here also. And these should actually be Mark II lifts, I guess, technically. Mark III lifts, I guess, technically. Not what I wanted. I want that. There we go. And you, there. Mark III belt. Here. And then going into there. Did you do Mark III? You did. Great. Good job, everyone. This goes here. So that's the one set. And then the other set goes here. With the merger on this side. And the splitter on this side. Because they're mirrored, they're facing each other. And then that Mark III belt comes down this way. Like that. Because we're splitting the Mark III belt into 2 separate things. English. Come down from here. Of course, I did the wrong one first. Down from here. There we go. I'm going to climb up. Make sure that I'm correct on that spacing. almost certainly correct, but make sure I'm correct. Please, thank you. And I wish there were guidelines, which there are not. But the spacing is even, so that's fine. Speed build. Yeah, I was speed building last time, too. I kind of suffered for it some. That was correct. I also need to do power poles and things too. You're not in the right spot. Over here. Alright. They're all marked. And I did the spacing correctly. Great. Okay, so that's kind of the repetitive bit, and then this line, this merger line, is going to go all the way down to the end, and it's going to loop back and come down here, where we have splitters coming this way. Blah, 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 right here. Put one kind of in the wrong spot, just so I can get it in the right spot. Closer than I thought, though. Splitter there. And then this is going into that. And then merger. Yeah. Merger on this side. Coming toward me. This. Are there. So the splitters are going to go times 4 this way at 4 meters. And the mergers are going to come this way. Oops. Shift first, 3, and then P to 4. Mark 3. Like that. I think that makes sense. Does that make sense to anybody but me? 7. Space of 4. And go here. Okay, good. That makes 1.5 of us. Here and here. I forgot about this one. So then this line comes out here, goes out some amount. Actually, I could just do it like this. Yeah, splitters are right there. This way. 1, 2, not 3, just 2, thank you. And then you go into there. That should do it. I'll double check one thing. Wire. One belt of wire or one belt of ingots coming in becomes 2 belts of wire going out. So these are both going to be 240, these output belts. So 240 is going to come back in here. going to get divided 4 times to make 4 sets of cable. I think that's right. And that ends up being 1 Mark II belt of cable coming out. I think that's right also. Iron plates. Where am I at? Ouch. Oh, no ouch. Okay, good. That's a bit of a reach. Let's go stand in the middle. It's a little bit smarter. Oh, now it's doing the crazy again. Nope. Got to turn it. All I'm doing is listening for the sound effect to make sure that it's clicked in correctly. Gotta be quiet. Hey, Glass. Welcome. How are you this evening? Be very, very quiet. I am listening. One more. That should be everyone. Down here. Overtired but can't sleep. Oof. I'm going to have to change the end routing on these last belts a little. Which I think that's fine. Because they're going to turn and come out in that row. What's LTNS? Dare I even ask? Ah, right. I was thinking it was like a nickname or something. I went around to the outside here because I want to not have to reverse the... Oh, no, wait, I think it would auto-reverse in this situation because there's already a lift on the bottom side. Either way. Auto-save, thank you. Need to do power too. Yep. It does. Nope, down the middle. Okay, come on, clip to the click into the thing, please. You're having weird issues with that, weren't you, Calendar 2, with the lifts not clipping into the not connecting into the floor holes, right? Which I think is why you started doing the flight method. So you didn't have to worry about connecting them to the floor holes, you just went through the floor hole. Yeah. But since I don't have the hover pack, it's a little bit harder for me. Oh, they bug completely? That's even better. Delicious. Alright, so that is one floor done except for power. And I think I'll just do the power 1, 2, 3. Better go up 4. That's gonna be fun to find. Not the first one, it's the second one. Yeah, I agree with you, Caledorn, on this bit, by the way, with the power poles. Like, we don't need the half-meter resolution, or we'd like to be able to turn it on and off as replacing things. We don't have any rods. As replacing things. They're vertically challenged indeed. Not the only ones. Smooth. Yeah. I don't mind if they know. I think it's more fitting with our banter. For you to not want them to know. With the theme of our banter. Okay. Yeah, Calidorn's having a hard time over there. And it's not even me giving him a hard time either. That's the fun part. I'm not going to speak for them. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't connect there. I guess I don't need that one. Lots of... Do I want to know? Thank you, autosave. Uh-huh. Multi-purpose tools. That's what I was thinking of. Definitely what I was thinking of. Personal massagers and the like. Yeah, you just seem to be having a little bit of trouble there, class. Okay, so this stuff is ready, I think, to hook up the belt and start making these items. I guess for power for right now, I can put power poles in here. Nah. There. There. Oops. No, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's perfect. Perfect, I said. Perfect. Go here. There. 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 And of course I need to set the recipes. So let's grab the recipe setter thing and put where the chainsaw is. Wire. Should have done this earlier before I put all the lifts in. Oh, it'll be fine. Maybe. If I don't miss. Go. And then you. Control click. And then click. Place, click, and click. Alright. Don't need this anymore. We're done with this floor. Top down here. Tweak these. I don't either. This actually needs to be a little different. This should be like this, I believe. Those are totally what I was thinking of, Galadorn. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's take this out. I'll also have some copper ingots in my inventory. Let's see. These need to go to here, then. This one. This spot. 1, 2. And then you are going to go... Oh, already there. Here. There and there. Yes, it's clipping. Should I leave the supports there? Yeah, let's leave the supports there. Sometimes logic is fun. That and that. And actually, that second one wasn't even necessary to hook up because it doesn't go anywhere yet. So half are going that way, half are going that way. They're going to go and make their stuff upstairs. And then they should send wire back down, hopefully. There's some wire. Okay. Here's some wire too. Great. And those are going to go all the way down to the end. And then this one's going to come back this way. It's not full yet because it's not backed up yet. Fully manifolded. Manifolded? Whatever. Wire's going up. And then cable should turn around and come back down again. And if that is the case, then we have found a perfect time. If there's cable. Great. How did you not get one as fast? That's weird. To end this episode. So, if I have enough time, TM, I'm going to go get some plastic. Lots of plastic. Going to rip up all of these floors and replace them with... Oh, dear God, that's going to suck. On all these, it's going to suck because of the lift holes there. Replace them all with these new floors. And then I may do some of the other lift hookups. Depending on time, some of this repetitive stuff that we just did on the other 2 floors. And then we'll see where we get to when we get to there. We'll see, because I don't know. In the bad side, anyway. Yes, the bad kind. Yes, exactly. Glad you understand. But I think this is a pretty good work session here. Could have gone smoother, of course. Everything can. But hey, what are you going to do, you know? And then we also need to nose through the MAM and figure out what other things we need to unlock in the MAM at some point. So we'll do that soon enough. Oh, good. These are all smoking away because they're being used. Perfect. All right, so let's find a raid target. I think we'll raid Evil Race. We haven't seen him online in a while. He's a Red Circuit associate. And, yeah, we're going to raid him. Alright, so it looks like he's playing Icarus, just getting started. Looks like he's chatting up while he gets started. So let's jump in and raid him. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Thanks for the chats and the redeems. Thank you for the resub, Ontario. And we'll see you all on Thursday. And remember, Thursday is a shorter time now. The stream time is a little shorter, an hour and a half or so. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. And I'll see you all then. Have a good night, everyone. Bye for now.